So I got something super cool for you, Adrian, that I really want to talk about today. I mean, it's something I hear a lot from our English Duck listeners. And honestly, it's totally relatable, right? We're starting our first episode of the English Duck, and this topic, it just feels so right.
Oh, absolutely, Anna. I'm really excited to dive into this one. It's a huge thing for so many English language learners out there, and I get it. I totally get it. So what's on your mind? What are we tackling today?
Well, it's about why speaking English, it feels so scary for so many people. Like, they've studied for years, they understand everything, they can read, but then when it comes to actually opening their mouth and speaking, they just freeze. What do you think is going on there?
Yeah, wow, that's such a common point, and it's something I've seen over and over again. I think the first big reason is this huge fear of making mistakes. Like, people, they really believe they have to be perfect, And if they say something wrong, it's gonna be a disaster, or people will judge them or think they're not smart. It's like this massive internal pressure they put on themselves.
Oh, I totally get that. It's like they're so worried about sounding, less than perfect that they just don't even try. But don't they know that mistakes are actually part of the learning process?
Exactly. Absolutely. And that's the second thing, it's this idea that mistakes are bad, when in reality they're truly crucial for improvement. If you're not making mistakes, you're not learning, you're not pushing your boundaries. Do you know what I mean? And it's also about the environment, I think. Sometimes they've had experiences where someone corrected them harshly or laughed, and that really sticks with them. It creates this negative association with speaking.
Yeah, I can see that. So it's not just internal, but also past experiences play a role. Is there anything else that makes it so nerve-wracking?
Yeah. There's absolutely more. A big one, a really big one, is the lack of real life practice opportunities. Learners, they often study grammar rules, they learn vocabulary, but they don't actually speak English regularly in natural conversations. And if you don't do it, it's like any skill, right? You lose that muscle memory, that fluency. So when they do finally get a chance to speak, it feels totally alien and really intimidating. It's the unfamiliarity,
So it's almost like they're building up all this theory, but then they don't apply it. It sounds like building a car but never driving it.
Yes, you've hit the nail on the head there, Anna. It's exactly like that. And honestly, the real key to overcoming this fear is just to start. Start small, start imperfectly, embrace the mistakes as learning opportunities. Find supportive people to practice with, or just speak to yourself in the mirror. Any little bit helps, really, truly helps. And remember, everyone learning a language makes mistakes. It's part of the journey.
That's such a great way to put it, Adrian. It's definitely something I think our listeners at the English Duck will find, super helpful. It's not about being perfect. It's about being brave enough to try.
Exactly. It's all about courage,
Well, that brings us to the end of our very first episode of the English Duck. Adrian, thank you so much for shedding light on why speaking English feels so scary. It's been really insightful.
My pleasure, Anna. I loved talking about it.
And thank you, our dear listeners, for tuning in. Join us next time on The English Duck for more insights into your language learning journey. Bye for now.
Bye, everyone. Keep practicing.